Okay, round 2 against Bald Bull.
Yep.
So let's do it this time. I was really close last time, I really was. If I just hit him that one bull rush, I would have won. I'm usually okay at the bull rush. I wasn't that last time. He's gonna start with the rolling punches, bam.
Why
Rolling
does the
punch,
Bald Bull have a
bam.
camel toe?
Because he lives in the desert.
Well, that's a little insulting.
This whole game is insulting to all these cultures.
It is, actually. It's pretty darn racist.
Whoa! I didn't know he could dodge those. Actually, funny story, when I was a kid, I didn't even know that star punches existed.
Oh.
Yeah, I just thought that when you got a star, it, like, generally powered you up, because I couldn't figure out how to do it. I always assumed, when I was a kid, that if you pressed start, it would pause. And I never actually tried it.
So does racism count if you're, like, going against, like, someone's ethnicity? Because I always feel like race and ethnicity are two different things.
I think you could blanket it under the same thing if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
But there's no, like, equivalent for, like, if you're being a jerk about different ethnicity.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Is I think they
But
just kind of
it's-
count it all as the same
Yeah, it's all
thing.
kind of mushy. Like that. It's all merged.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Whoosh.
God, okay, I wasn't ready because he waited for so long. Damn. I'm so used to in Punch-Out Wii, he'll do the steam with his nose. He doesn't do that in this game.
His head is so weirdly shaped.
Yes.
It's like he has a tumor.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, there we go.
Or like maybe his brow is just really big, so it looks kind of oddly shaped.
Yeah, something like that. It's just because he's bald.
Well, no, I mean, bald people don't have that weird shaped heads.
He's a potato head.
He's a potato.
Mr. Potato Head.
You know, that was referenced in like my baked potato recipe I found.
What, bald people or Mr.
No,
Potato
no,
Head?
Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, that makes more sense.
It was an Alton Brown recipe, and like he was talking about how you need russet potatoes.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, if you got one that looks like Mr. Potato Head, you have the right one.
You like that perfect kind of like eggy shape that's long?
Well, just the one that looks like a russet potato other than like any other kind of potato. Because at least he realizes that some people who look up recipes don't know all the different types of foods that are out there. Then again, they could always go to Google for that. Like we do whenever we find something weird at Safeway.
Ah, shit. Shoo, I thought I messed up there.
So we just discovered something really cool at Safeway.
Oh, that melon?
No, the fact that we could actually taste test vegetables and fruits.
I like how you're more excited about the fact that you can get free samples out of Safeway than the new fruit that we found there.
Well,
that you got to taste test.
Okay. Which one am I more likely to use?
You're going to taste test everything. Because I'm sure I've said this on the channel before, but if there are free samples, Rosie must eat them.
I must eat them. I am compelled to eat them. It is a curse that has been placed on me by some crazy voodoo lady when I was a kid. No, not really. I just really like free food. I really, really like to try everything.
This could still go either way. I'm doing well, but it's so hard to tell with those bull rushes.
You know how hard it was for me to deal with free samples when I was a vegetarian?
Did you? I would imagine you would have a really tough time resisting.
Oh yeah, you should have been
Shit.
there. It was
Oh, I win!
awful.
Barely! Holy crackers. Listen, it just kind of, and I always said this much at Wii 2, the whole rest of the fight is so irrelevant when he does the bull rush, because it's either you get knocked down or he gets knocked down. So every other attack is pointless. Okay, time to move on to the world circuit.
To the world circuit in my pink sweats.
So like I said, King Hippo was kind of a roadblock for you when I was a kid. Great Tiger I figured out pretty quickly. Ball to Bull took me a long time to get past. So I am not very well versed in World Circuit. The furthest I ever got as a kid was Mr. Sandman. So before Mr. Sandman, we've still got Piston Honda again, and Soda Popinski and Don Flamenco again. And I haven't fought these guys in forever. I'm probably going to lose to all of them before I beat them. Oh, boy. Oh!
Piston Honda.
Pissed in Honda. I wet my car.
least it's not as bad as vomit in Cars.
Wiggle your eyebrows.
Vomit's really gross.
Ah, I got you!
His eyes, like, literally move around his head. It's really weird.
Whoa, whoa! He's so fast. Haha! Didn't get me that time. Whoa! Okay, you got me that time. That's way trickier. You shouldn't do the flippy one on the ground. That's too easy. Ah, shit, 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 shit. Jesus.
Would you?
No!
Would you ever do boxing if you had the opportunity to?
Oh, I would love to.
Like, even at the risks that there are for all the brain damage.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get serious about it. Just try it out, maybe.
I don't know if I'd, like, want to be there if you did it, though. Because, like, I would get really emotional because you're getting hurt. And then I would want to punch the person who's hurting you.
Yeah.
And then I end up becoming the boxer.
But no, I've always been interested because, I was such a big fan of Punch-Out as a kid. I was like, wow, I'd love to try the real thing sometime. And then I got really good at Wii boxing as well. I was the Wii boxing champion of my dorm in college.
Cool.
I was also the arm wrestling champ of my dorm in college.
So why didn't you ever go into boxing? Like, was there just not the opportunity?
Yeah, I never really thought of a time where I was like, or it never really came out. I was like, hey, yeah, I can try out boxing now. Plus, I don't know, I always felt weird about doing anything physical with my weird legs and my asthma and all that stuff.
Oh.
It was kind of a demotivator for me.
I see. I guess it would. I don't know.
Ah, I anticipated it, but I saved it.
I don't know about asthma though, because I knew a lot of kids in high school that were like really active in sports, even though they had asthma.
I know.
But
I know those same
because,
kids.
I mean, they either they really wanted to do it and didn't want to be hindered by it, or their parents kind of pushed them to go into sports.
Maybe. I mean, I was not pushed. No. Well, a little bit to do a lot of music stuff.
Yeah.
Which I did.
But your parents knew you were talented in that, so that's why they probably pushed it. Like, your parents are really good at, like, finding the things that you and your brothers are really good at and really encouraging to, like, go for it, you know?
Yeah. Okay, that's my second time knocking him down, isn't it? So I'm actually doing okay. I could win, although it's not very likely. I've done really awful.
I think boxing would be cool to try. It's just my whole thing is the whole brain damage stuff and the kind of injuries you get from it. Because, like, I'm someone who really values my brain to be functioning, you know, and to be kind of smart. I mean, this Let's Play doesn't really do justice on my intelligence,
shit.
But, you know, like...
No! Yes! Yes! Get up, Mac! We gotta fight!
But, like, anything that would, like, risk my ability to... think freaks me out.
And you're out of here! Oh! I can't believe we won. That was crazy. But yeah, no, I totally get where you're coming from.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I put a lot of value into being a thinker and being logical and pop.
Okay, Soda Popinski.
You know it's really vodka.
Oh look, he's not even from Russia. He's from the USSR. That's how old this game is.
That shows you how old that... Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those who don't know, that's what Russia used to be when it was super socialist.
This game was made in 87.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, they were still pretty socialist then. I think they're still pretty socialist now, but they're not as, like, hardcore about it.
This guy was my bane as a kid. Like, when I figured out how to do King Hippo, I figured out how to do Bald Bull, and then this guy came around. I'm going to lose so much to this guy. But we're going to cut off here, and I'll show you the time that I beat Soda Popinski. So next time we come in, we'll beat Soda Popinski.
He looks way too old to be 35.
Bye.
Bye.